So the sniveling, conniving Howie Roseman had his press conference today, end of the year press conference. Unfortunately, it's the start of January and not a little bit later. The Eagles obviously not in the postseason, so a lot of interesting things to take away out of that press conference today. And EDP and I are here to talk about it. So, hey man, how's it going? How's your day? How was your weekend? Season is over. Blah.
Nigga, we ain't never in the fucking playoffs, man. This is fucking horrible, dude. I didn't even look at Howie Roseman's fucking press conference. I ain't have to look at the fucking bench, dude. Because, nigga, let's be real. Between Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie and Dom Smolinski, all them other punk-ass suit and tie top wearing ass niggas that don't know shit about football, crying ass pussy motherfucker that just play on them politics shit. Fucking, we have a lot of work to do in the offseason. It's like, fuck you, man. Nobody wants to hear that fucking shit, man. It's the same fucking shit. Oh, well, we could have done a better job. We have a lot of work to do. I can't speak on that. Oh, well, it's like, bitch, get the fuck out. Nobody gives a fuck, man. Yo, Asian, man, like, real shit, dude. Like, nobody gives a fuck, dude. It's like, man, save us the fucking bullshit, man. That's why motherfuckers be all like, oh, my God. Yo, EDP, man, are you listening to Doug Peterson's press conference? Fuck that bitch. I already know what the motherfucker said. I don't even have to look at the fucking bitch. It's the same
shit. That was pretty funny today when somebody asked Howie a question, asked him, how far are the Eagles away from contending? And it's, you can read a lot about body language during a press conference. His eyes raised like this. He starts scratching his nose like a little bit nervously, and he goes, we got a lot of work to do this offseason. So basically that means that his team is a couple years away from contending.
In other words, we're fucked.
Yep.
I mean, shit. 7-9, shit. Nigga, the way that motherfucker, hey, man, I should have looked at the press conference, man, because I wanted to know if the nigga was scratching. I wanted to know how hard the nigga was scratching, because I can tell a lot, nigga, by a fucking scratch, you feel me? Yeah. I mean, if the nigga's just grazing, all right, nigga, we year and a half off, you feel me? I mean, if the motherfucker's back is itching, nigga, and he just picking like a motherfucker, it's like, oh, shit, nigga, we off, man, by like a good fucking 10 years, dude. You know what I mean? So, and dude, this team is fucked, man, okay? And, and I tried to warn my motherfuckers about this back in the Andy Reid era. You know what I mean? Fucking 2000 loss, 2001 loss, 2002 loss, 2000. It's like, all right, motherfucker, you better start winning some goddamn Super Bowls. You feel me? Because while we over here bullshitting, nigga, the goddamn window is. Hurry up, bitch! It's closing. Oh, nigga, well, now I can fuck.
Yeah, there's no window right now. I mean, there's some pieces in place. You got your quarterback. You got your franchise quarterback. You got your best player on defense is only 25 years old, and that's what Howie Roseman was saying today. Now, the key to everything is nailing the draft. And if there was one great thing that I did like out of this press conference today, Joe Douglas has free reign on the draft board and the draft, everything about that. So Howie Roseman might have final say, but Joe Douglas is going to have a lot of say in terms of the draft. And we know that Howie is a dumbass when it comes to the draft. The worst.
Who the fuck is Joe Douglas?
Joe Douglas is somebody that got hired from the Baltimore Ravens. So he was a scout for them from 2000 to 2015. He was responsible for scouting Joe Flacco, Ray Rice, Marshall Yanda is a guard for them. He's really good. So a lot of guys, like when they replaced Ray Lewis, they replaced him with C.J. Mosley. Joe Douglas was responsible for that. Haloti Ngata, when he left to go to Detroit, they got Brandon Williams. Joe Douglas was responsible for that. So Ozzie Newsome is like the GM for them, but the areas that he scouted and the people that he was responsible for, the players that he scouted, those were some of the guys. And he plucked out a lot of gems. And one thing in Baltimore that they do, they nail their drafts, especially early on. And that's something that the Eagles have really struggled. The Eagles, at least last 5 or so years, they obviously they've attacked free agency to try and build the team, not through the draft. And that's how you're supposed to win games. But we've been so bad through the draft, whether it's Chip, whether it's been Howie, whatever, Danny Watkins, Marcus Smith, Nelson Aguilar, you can go on and on and on. I think they might have some stability now in terms of the draft if Howie Roseman lets Joe Douglas do his thing. What do you think about that?
Nigga, it sounds like you up in a fucking train yard. No, you know what, man? I couldn't have fucking agree more, man. Like, you know,
as long as Howie has no say, like as long as like he lets him do his thing, I think they'll be all right.
Howie Roseman, man, that trench coat mafia wearing motherfucker. I can't stand that fucking bitch, dude. I mean, this motherfucker looked like he from the goddamn mafia nigga in the back in the fucking like the 1900s and shit on some fucking speakeasy shit, man. I hate this motherfucker, dude. You know, and like I couldn't agree more, man. It's like, dude, if you have somebody that knows football, move out of the way and let somebody do the fucking thing. It's just like, dude, if you're the fucking scout, right? And I'm the GM, but you know more about football than I do, and I'm just some stupid ass fucking bitch that, oh, Adrian, I don't know, man. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, dude, no, I'm the one. It's like, no, I'm the one, Brian. Get fucking slapped, bitch. Feel me? And go fucking drown up in a goddamn swimming pool. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So, I just want somebody here that can finally get this goddamn show on the road, because I'm tired of sucking dick. I'm tired of being a goddamn fucking, a doormat to motherfuckers. You feel me? I'm tired of just getting fucking embarrassed and laughed at every fucking game. They on some fucking Cleveland Browns 1-15 shit. Like, come on, man.
Well, honestly, we will know who really does have the say, because Howie tends to reach for players. That's what he does. Guys that are like second rounders, he reaches in the first round. He tries to get too cute with shit. But Joe Douglas, we will know immediately. Yeah, seriously, we will know immediately who's really calling the shots. It's a collaboration, but we'll know.
That motherfucker said he like to get too cute with shit.
That's what he does. Yeah.
You know what though? You have a really good fucking point, man. I'm sick of that fucking shit. That has to be Howie Roseman. Because it's like we drafted the stupidest motherfuckers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like motherfucker. We can have Ray Lewis on the goddamn board, and we'll get fucking Chris Spillman. And don't get me wrong, my nigga. That's no knock against Chris Spillman, man. My nigga was a monster. But God fucking damn. Like, so that right there, what you just said, it just shined a light on the entire draft, on the past draft. You know what I mean? Because I just noticed, Adrian, how we just draft the stupidest motherfuckers, man. Like, we always get motherfuckers that people never even heard of. It's
like Marcus Smith.
Exactly. Like, we got this motherfucker in the first round. That bitch showed. We got this nigga in the first round. And the sorry weak ass bitch should have been drafted in the goddamn round.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think Google Hangouts is that distracting to you? It's like it keeps going back and forth with the thing when you're on. I don't know if you're noticing that. Something's going on with this, unfortunately, but I guess we'll keep going. We'll I mean, this isn't going to be a long show anyway, because there's not much to talk about. But yeah. Okay, so another thing that happened in the press conference today. All right, so he addressed cornerback as being like something that they want to attack, right? So he talked about Eric Rowe, and he said that the reason why Eric Rowe, was traded was that he wasn't a scheme fit. Now, in some ways that might be true, okay, but look at the rest of your cornerbacks. Leonis McKelvin, Jalen Mills was a 7th-round rookie. Nolan Carroll. What was this all about? Why would you trade Eric Rowe? Why? That was stupid to me. And his excuse today was, well, they never had a plan for him to extend him or anything. The guy, like Zach Berman says, his contract isn't up for another 2 years. So what are they – why? Why? That's the one puzzling move from Howie Roseman I never understood was why they got rid of Eric Rowe.
Because they're fucking idiots. I mean, I sit back, dude, and I look at a garbage ass motherfucker. There's never been a more sorrier fucking corner than Nolan Carroll. I mean,
and they're talking about wanting to extend him.
Oh my fucking god, man! That's why we never win shit.
That's why I don't like Howie Roseman. He has no idea what he's doing.
It's like what the fuck? Like, I mean, goddamn, dude, like this motherfucker. Nick, you watch wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Fuck John Cena. right? I mean, goddamn. Hey, man, and that you can't see this shit, man. That's a fucking insult to me, nigga, because I'm a huge fan of fucking Tupac. Okay. So, Nolan Carroll, man, he takes the field, bro. Goddamn crowd just shitting on him. Taking a mad ass shit on the motherfucker. Stealing this shit. I mean, his motherfucker's getting burned. Fucking biting on double moves. It's like, bitch, you suck so much fucking ass. This motherfucker's a scrub. He's fucking horrible.
Yeah. He's not a guy they should be. No. Stop. Just completely wipe the deck clean of the cornerbacks. Just start over. Keep Jalen Mills. That's fine. But everyone else, man, just no. There's a lot of good cornerbacks in the draft, all right? So it's a really deep class. It's a lot deeper than the wide receivers. So cornerback is something I would go first round. I would go even third round. That depends on who's available when the Eagles pick. Like if one of those running backs like Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook are there, I want one of those guys. But if not, I want a cornerback. And there's like 5 really, really good ones. So that's what you do in the first round. And wide receiver, I mean, Howie was talking a lot of cornerback today and how they need cornerbacks and how he's sick of having Band-Aids. So, that's something that they need to attack. They need to get younger and, stuff like that.
I would say go wide receiver in the first round, but at the same time, I would try to get Deshaun Jackson, and I would possibly sign another wide receiver.
I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to go keep going.
As far as like a free agent wide receiver, Deshaun Jackson, maybe somebody else, and then just fucking murder that shit in the corner, dude.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan because the wide receiver class. I mean, a lot of people like Corey Davis. Okay, Corey Davis is good. I don't think he's as good as a lot of these other wideouts that have come out the last couple of years. I like Mike Williams, the guy out of Clemson. I think that's the one guy, if he's there, you take, but I think he's going to be gone by the time the Eagles pick. So you attack cornerback. You go get Deshaun, Alshon, Terrell Pryor, whatever you want to do at wideout. Get a guy like that. And you draft like 2 guys in the middle round. So you get a 4th and a 5th round guy at wideout. Or you sign another middle round, or not a middle round, a middle tier free agent. to pair with a Deshaun or something. So I think that's what they're going to do. It's going to take more than one offseason to fill all the holes. There's a lot of holes on this team. That's why I said it's going to be a long offseason. Like, I think people are thinking that the Eagles are close because they look at the point differential and they look at the fact that there were a lot of games that the Eagles were in and they lost at the end. But I think there's more holes in it. Like the hole at cornerback is huge because you look at the second half of the season, why we lost all these games. Opposing offensive coordinators, the quick passing game, just taking advantage of the cornerback situation, negating the pressure with quick three-step drops, attacking the cornerbacks. There was no time, you can't sack the quarterback if a receiver is open right off the line of scrimmage. 3 steps, balls out, easy completion, like all day, the whole entire game. So you get some cornerbacks in here. All of a sudden, those sack totals, like Brandon Graham had 5.5 sacks this year. If he had better cornerbacks, he would have had more sacks. He led the NFL in hurries. And part of the reason why is he led the NFL in hurries is because he couldn't get all the way to the quarterback because the cornerbacks are so bad. So that's the way I view it.
Yeah, I mean, you know it, and some of that also goes on sports.
Yeah.
Doing this fucking
you got to mix some shit up.
Yeah, I mean the motherfucker was doing that white noise shit on that Jim Washburn shit. It's like no bitch. Like send some more motherfuckers. You can't just get there with like a 4-man rush. You can't go to New York Giant 07 shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Is this thing distracting, the Google Hangouts thing?
No.
I'm sure it is for the viewers. It keeps going back and forth. It does this from time to time. I don't know why it's doing this. All right,
probably because you don't have any earphones in.
Could be, but this doesn't happen often. It happens every so often, but not much. Yeah. Okay, all right. So another thing they talked about Vinny Curry. I mean, he gave a generic excited that he's on the football team. He says that he's continuing to get better on the schemes, continue to get better in the scheme. That was one of the extensions that he made last offseason that he really screwed up with Vinny Curry.
Yeah,
Vinny Curry got top 10 money, and I mean he's just a rotational player. He doesn't stop the run well enough to be on the field more.
Oh fuck no, man! And as much as I love Vinny Curry, the motherfucker sucks dick at stopping the run, just like you said.
Yeah.
It's like the motherfucker.
People are like, why isn't Vinny Curry on the field? Why is Connor Barwin out there? Because Connor Barwin can set the edge.
Because Connor Barwin's a fucking monster.
Yeah, Connor Barwin didn't have a great year by his standards, but he can still set the edge. Vinny Curry he's improved. He's gotten better against the run, but he's still not there.
You know what, man? I love Vinny Curry when we drafted him fresh out of the University of Marshall, man. But fuck that nigga, man. I'm so sick and tired of that fucking bitch, dude. Dude, real shit. Man, I'm so fucking happy, dog. Happy to that one motherfucker. What's that bitch's name? Jaquan Jarrett.
Oh,
fuck that nigga. Always fucking injured. Injury prone ass bitch.
God, they got him in the second round? That's another one of those like reaching too early for somebody in the draft.
Fuck yeah, man.
All right, let's see what else. Okay. One of the guys that he wants to have back is Jason Peters. Would certainly want to have him back. He's got a big cap hit next year, but what are your thoughts? I thought he had a really good year. At the beginning of the year, I thought this was going to be his last year as an Eagle, but as the season went along, I noticed how great he still is. So would you want Jason Peters back next year?
I would want Jason Peters back next year, but what I would do is probably try to renegotiate his contract. That way it's not as much as a huge hit.
Mm-hmm.
I still think the motherfucker has at least like 2 to 3 years on him. You know,
Yeah.
but
I think he's got 2. Yeah, I do. He's a little bit slower now, obviously, but he's still got it.
I would just draft somebody that's around the area, my nigga, that's gonna like, you know, an insurance policy, but it's gonna be a fucking monster behind him. Because that motherfucker, nigga, he bust a fucking hip bone, it's over shit. You know what I mean? You nailed it when you said he's getting slower. Because that's all the fuck I heard was this. Flag! Come on. I'd be like, all right, niggas, well, what the fuck's the flag now, bitch? False start! Offense number 71. I just know my shit. I'm like, fuck this guy, man.
Yeah. I gave my thoughts on that last week. He's trying to get a head start on the snap because he knows he's a step slower now. So he's trying to get a step on the defensive end or whoever's rushing the passer. And I think that's what it is. I mean, not that I'm giving excuses for him, but that's what it seems like. He's a step behind, and he's got to catch up quick, and he gets penalized a lot for it. Yep. He doesn't get penalized as much as Jason Kelce, though.
Fuck Jason Kelce. That motherfucker. Man, that's all the fuck you hear is holding. It's like, man, fuck this bitch. Fucking holding. Offense number 62. 10-yard penalty. Thank you for killing the fucking drive, you fucking Minnesota fucking bitch. Just niggas fuck it all up. Hate that motherfucker, man.
One more thing before we head out. So another thing they said that he took a lot of subtle shots at Chip Kelly today in his press conference, and the one that stood out to me was he's like it feels like a long time ago that the Eagles led the NFL in 20-yard plus plays. He was talking about the receivers.
It's a cheap shot, nigga.
Oh yeah.
It's a cheap shot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a knockout. That was a Ronda Rousey first round knockout.
How would you feel? And I wouldn't put it past the Eagles to do some stupid shit like this. They fired Jim Schwartz and hired Chip Kelly as their defensive coordinator. Dude, I would possibly just burn all my Eagles shit. Be like, you know what? Fuck this. I got it. I'm making. It's a fine line between bravery and fucking stupidity, man. That's what Triple H said. But I'm fucking done. I'll fucking cry.
Well, at least it seems like Joe Douglas and Howie Roseman are getting along. Unlike San Francisco, when it sounded like Chip and Trent Baalke never said a word to each other. So
they get fired
Chip again, and his when Chip Kelly, I think I read a report like they really didn't talk a lot. Trent Baalke, the guy in San Francisco, the GM, they got fired, and Chip Kelly. So Chip Kelly's having struggles relating to people again.
Somebody likes that motherfucker. like the guy's a bitch.
He's very cocky.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. We'll cut this show now because this thing is distracting. You got any final thoughts before you head out?
I don't fucking know, man. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about setting up a GoFundMe for a brand new car. Put $4 grand again.
Hit him up. Do it.
Hey. Send me $4 grand. BM6560 at gmail.com. BM as in big motherfucker. I'm just fucking around.
Do it. Although you get a lot more if you did that on your channel. You get a lot more viewers than I do.
Yeah, I get niggas talking shit.
People talk shit on me too, but that's stupid of them. People shouldn't be talking shit.
Yeah,
they should recognize that I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, we're out. That's EDP. I'm Adrian Fedke. Sorry, guys, for the distraction, whatever the hell that was going on with the Google Hangouts, but hopefully it gets better for next time. But yeah, that's it for the show. We're out. Peace.
Bye, bitch.